Welcome back to the Saudi Pro League Newsroom. We are back, international break is complete and I'm here alone. Abs is on holiday. Yeah, he's living his best life. Yet the content stays coming. That's the main thing. Look, game week 10 is amongst us. International break is complete and let's get into it. Abs ain't here to argue with me, so I'm going to give you my opinion on Ittihad today. Look, Ittihad are playing away to Taawoun. Now, you guys already know I have been raving on about Taawoun this whole season. I can't believe that this team, without the big purchases, without the big name players, are putting in the shift, the togetherness that this team has. With the young players like Fakrihi, with the strikers like João Pedro that they brought in, Musa Barrow that they brought in, amongst many others. Look, Taawoun are really putting in the shift and rightfully sitting second. Taawoun, just before international break, just smashed Al-Ta'i 3-0. They were sitting on top of the league even while Hilal had a game in hand. And this is an exciting game. Look, they already played 3 times this year already, and Taawoun won once already, 2-1 back in May. Ittihad beat them 3-0 in December last year, and look, Ittihad beat them in the King's Cup Championship in the quarter-final. So we got a spicy game on our hands, especially after Ittihad got beaten 1-0 by Ahli just before the break. They've dropped down to 4th spot now. Ittihad have to bounce back. Look, this is a big game for Nuno. You guys already know I don't like him. He doesn't play the correct football. I ain't got Abs here talking rubbish in my ear now, telling me how it's all about just winning the league. You have to play positive, progressive, attack-minded football. This isn't Mourinho. Nuno isn't Mourinho. Nuno isn't Conte. These are top-class managers that know what they're doing. Nuno is not on that caliber. Yeah, he may have won the league last year, but the league has changed. The players in the league have now elevated. Look, Ittihad have to do well. They have to bounce back, and Taawoun is another big test. That's 2 big games back to back. And if Ittihad want to win the league, if Nuno wants to be taken seriously by fans, he needs to put a shift in. He needs to get the correct style of play in, have patterns of play on the pitch besides Stoke City football, hoof the ball up, then inshallah, Hamidullah will get the ball. No, get Coronado further up the field, get your full-backs running, get Romarinho off back on the right, get him cutting in again as he used to the whole of last season, and you can do this. Sitting 4th isn't great news. Yeah, I supported this team because we are supposed to be champions, and that performance against Ahli is not a performance of champions. Look, Karim Benzema was back from injury. Hamidullah was up front. 2 strikers and no service. What is the point of playing football at the back? Yeah, you had all the possession, but what did you do with the ball? That goes to show how poor the manager is when you get 70% of the ball and you're not creating clear-cut chances. Long shots don't count as a clear-cut chance. Look, I want Nuno out, but as long as Nuno stays at the club, he has my full support. But he has to improve the way he plays football. And Taawoun, the way they play, the way they fight for each other. Look, Ittihad, I can already tell is going to be a tough game for them. I'm predicting a draw, maybe a 1-1. Ittihad aren't flying high right now. They're not scoring. Confidence is a bit down. But boy, this is a big game for Ittihad. I need my team to smash them. But look, the dark horses are coming out with performances left, right and centre. So I don't know. I'm thinking a 1-1, but I'm hoping Nuno and Benzema, they can get together, put the issues aside and, you know what, get the team to ball out. Because sitting 4th is not a good look for Ittihad. The fans aren't happy. I need to know, guys, again, if you're an Ittihad fan, let me know, yeah? It can't just be me who's unhappy with Nuno. Can't just be me who's unhappy with the style of play. This is a brand new league. You want to attract players coming here. You need to play exciting football. And other teams are doing it. So I don't see why Nuno and Ittihad can't do that. But let's get into the next game. Nassr, sitting 3rd, are taking on Damac, who are sitting 10th. Now look, Abs ain't here to talk about his team, but you know what? While he's not here, I'll give Nassr props. Yeah, they may have lost the first 2 games of the league. Nassr and Luis Castro really got the team balling out. Look, Ronaldo scoring goals. I heard Ronaldo's top goal scorer of the whole of 2023 after he got his brace playing for Portugal, just an international break. But look, Al Nassr are flying. Talisca is looking like he needs to get a call up from Brazil. Brazil aren't playing well. They just got smashed by Uruguay 2-0. Maybe if they're chosen Talisca, they would have an actual finisher up front. But look, Talisca, Mane, Otavio, Cristiano Ronaldo up front. Al Nassr have a cold team. Laporte sitting in the back. Brozovic, like Abs always says, I am not familiar with your game. This guy came into the league and is genuinely one of the best box-to-box midfielders there is. He's really putting in levels. And look, Al Nassr taking on Damac. And you see Damac, they're sitting 10th, but they're not a bad team. They are known for a surprise result. They just smashed Al Hazm 4-1 in their previous game. And they also took a draw from Al Hilal, Al Shabab. Damac, who maybe I tipped for relegation. Literally, I thought they may get relegated, but they're coming together. They're playing decent football. They're fighting as a team. Al Nassr, they're going to blitz Damac. I don't see Damac creating as many opportunities against that midfield and defence. So yeah, Al Nassr for me, I'm thinking about a 3-0. Cristiano Ronaldo is itching for goals right now. He wants the golden boot. So yeah, man, Mane, Ronaldo link up. I see them two scoring. Now look, let's get into the third game of the week. Yeah, Al Hilal are taking on Al Khaleej. Al Hilal are currently sitting top of the league and they are blitzing every team that comes in front of them. They're playing at home to 10th place Al Khaleej. And Al Khaleej, I must admit, I don't know much about them, but look, Al Hilal are smashing them. I'm going to keep this one short because when you got a partnership like Mitrovic and Ruben Neves that they're creating, Mitrovic is going to score at least a hat-trick this game, minimum. Neymar won't be able to make the squad. I saw him get stretchered off on the international break. I'm not sure what's happening there or how long he's going to be out for, but that's a big miss for Al Hilal and the Saudi Pro League. But this isn't a big enough miss that they will lose the game to Al Khaleej. Look, I see Al Hilal staying first for a while. I don't see them losing too many teams. They have too much firepower up front. So yeah, I'm predicting a 2-0 win minimum. Mitrovic on the scoreboard twice. And last but not least, Al Ahli, one of my favourite teams in the league. Matthias Hasley, one of the best managers in the league, playing the most exciting gegenpressing football, running all over the pitch, hunting the ball down, picking it up, and you got players like Mahrez and Saint Maximin who are ripping defenses. However, unfortunately, Al Ahli have been dropping points. And maybe it's because it's a bit too hot, that's my opinion, but I don't know what's going on in the training camp right now. But look, Al Ahli, they got star quality players, firepower up front. They got players like Vega in the middle who's absolutely doing brilliant, amazing stuff. And yeah, they're playing Wehda who's sitting 8th. Now Wehda just drew against Al Fiha 1-1, but before that they got smoked by Al Fatih 5-1. You see Al Ahli and Matthias Hasley, they can rip apart any team. You saw Al Ahli rip apart Ittihad. That first half of the game, Al Ahli were all over Al Ittihad. I don't care what Abs had to say about anything, because clearly we were watching different games. I don't know what he saw that first half, because Mahrez, man of the match performance that first half. In the second half, Matthias Hasley used his brain and knows that Ittihad's firepower up front is cold. Yeah, they're good. So you know what you have to do against a team that's better than yours? Defend like a brick. And that's exactly what Al Ahli did. Now, if they can't concede to Al Ittihad, how do you think Al Wehda are going to score? They're not. I'm predicting 3-0. I think Mahrez got a point to prove now. Firmino's itching. He scored a hat-trick first game week and hasn't scored since. Yeah, I need more from Firmino, because the moment he gets going and he starts scoring, Al Ahli will start climbing the table again. But let's look at the other games that are going on. Al-Ettifaq, Steven Gerrard's team, they're taking on Al-Riyadh, and I've been telling people, see, Al-Riyadh for me, yeah, they might be sitting 14th, 15th, but Al-Riyadh are by far the worst team in the league. They don't offer anything up front. So yeah, Al-Ettifaq, I see an easy win for them. And if you look at the other side of the table, the relegation battle, Al Hazm are taking on Al Ra'id. Let's see where they're sitting, because this is an interesting one. So 17th place are facing 18th. Now this is a big game for both of them, because now it depends on who drops points. It will definitely help the other team. So look, that will be a good one to watch. I think Al Ra'id will win that one, because Al Hazm haven't even won a game this season. I already think Hazm and Al Ra'id are going to get relegated. Al Riyadh with them. Look, I'm all alone. I'm still here, still bringing you guys content. Abs is on holiday in the sun, sitting in Portugal, probably trying to meet Cristiano Ronaldo to tell him how much of a fangirl he is of him, yeah? This is Saudi Pro League Newsroom Predictors then. We're still bringing you guys content. Let me know what you guys think of the results this week. I'm excited, football's back. I spent 2 weeks doing nothing. You know us, man, we don't like international break. I'm not watching England play. Yeah, I'm not watching any of these international teams play. Brazil are losing to Uruguay. Clearly, they're not playing the best football. But look, international break is done. Football is back. Let's get our teeth into it. Like the video. Subscribe to the channel because we're putting in hard work. We need the numbers to keep growing, and what we're trying to do is build a bridge between Saudi Arabian football and the UK and in fact the rest of the world. Peace.